Well, I'm back. Thanks a lot for participating in that event. I think I'm going to try to do that if I can every morning. You know what I'm saying? Go in there and make me some coffee and get ready. It's going to be an exciting day today, man. Doom, doom, doom. So I got Sava. There's a couple videos I did last night. I hope y'all got to watch them. Yay. I did one on LVS for long swing trade. Really, contracts were really getting bought up yesterday. So this was the lesson of the week was LVS to try to find the right entry. So we're going to pull that up. And you got one you wanted me to look at. I forgot what that one was. SQQQ maybe. But LVS down here at support level. I'm kind of looking at the 3-year chart to draw this conclusion, but we're definitely pulled back to that step 1 area. Step 1, 2, consolidation, 3, exit spot. So this is looking real good. LVS. And someone mentioned January. I ain't got no volume on them right now. Bam, that's kind of high right there. Maybe the $50 holler for January the 21st. LVS. So it's definitely on our 1, 2, 3 step program here for the swing trade idea. This is the stock of the week that we're going to keep watch and look for the entry. Once we're in, we got to break 51.84. And I think this will be a pretty good bounce back to that, no problem. That's the pivot point. You know, when I say pivot point, you can see that that's the pivot point on the chart. A little channel right there. Zoom had that good knife yesterday and bounced right back up, right on that 200. So we'll go to make some coffee. Scanner should be starting to pop here 15 minutes or so. Just have a good day, that's for sure. I've got what else do I have here? I got 4 windows of these that have the Sneaky Snake watch list on them. So I'm going to be watching them. I got to try to I have to watch them and see if they're in that trend, if they're set up. Yesterday, sell off at the end of the day caused a lot of these to pull back. So that can give us an idea, maybe kind of like we had yesterday. If they don't hold support, we'll catch that knife to the next support level. And one of the videos I did on StockTwits took it off because it had some bare naked ladies on it playing music. I thought that was adorable. Phew. Whoa, what happened to my spank? There it is. So looks like Tesla's moving up a little bit. Welcome here. Hit that like button. We're starting early again. Scanner's gonna pop. I'm gonna go make me some coffee. I'm set, ready, set, go. Whole hike. Got to get the feel of the market. I think that's our first goal. And I kind of get that sense pre-market. So we'll see what pops and what slops. I don't know how Bitcoin's doing, but it seems like the market kind of runs with it anymore. I still do it. Gold ain't been talked about much. It's all about the Bitcoin. So what I think is that the Bitcoin or the coin base has took over the gold market, because the gold used to be a security blanket in times like this and recessions and stuff. Now you don't hear about the gold trade. All you hear about is Bitcoin. So yeah, it's just food for thought. And I thought that back when Bitcoin first came out. I said, this is the new gold reserve. Same as that NF whatever it is, that digital art shit. Honeycomb, I love you. Honeycomb, I need you. This old guitar has a lot of dust. I hate when in the rust. Time to pull it out of the closet. I'm looking at my guitar, and I've got probably 2.5 years of dust on this thing. I haven't hardly played it at all in 2.5 years. So I'm going to start getting back into it again. This is a nice little Taylor guitar. I got probably 9 instruments, so I'm going to start getting that rhythm again. Tune these things up. Might go out to the flea market on the weekend, play for people just to get started again. But I love my music. I gotta hello, A-Rod. Market should start up pretty soon. We're going to get her spitting out numbers and see how the market closed at 97 with the NASDAQ just a little bit in the green. Anybody got stock they want me to look at? I'll jump right on it. Let's see what kind of hat I want to wear today. We'll try this one. We'll put this one on here. See what this one does for the masses. This is my fishing hat. Matches my shirt. The shirt I'm wearing, I took to Hawaii with me back in 2004. This is still a good shirt.
INFI.
Oh, here we go. Silk. Well, she started out loud. INFI, the first one to pop up on the scanner. We got AAL. That's a bottom play here. AAL. Put that on watch. 20. There's XPEV. QS. Let's see what tall. It's had a pretty good, well, tall. Tall's pulled back. It's building a Darvis box. AMC Clove. Let's look at AMC and Clove. NVIDIA. Oh, let's.
SCUR.
Hell, let's check out our.
MRIN. MRIN.
Ain't nothing.
WHLJLK.
Loud today.
CLK. 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 CLX. 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 CLX.
It's Moo again. Moo Moo. They sound exactly the same, really. I like a little more variation. I have a little personality for each one, huh? That's cool. I got a Strat. I got a oh shit, an Epiphone Martin. I got a Martin. I got the Taylor. So I got a variety. I got a one string upright bass. I got a ukulele. I got a mandolin. I got a banjo. I got a washboard. And yesterday I took two tops of a water bottle and played a beat with a song that I know. So yeah, I'm a drummer. I played with a few good bands. Played with a band called Guar, Split Lip Rayfield, Jeff and Vita, Mike West. And the Porch Dogs. And then we got our Big Smith, recorded with Casey Roush. So I've done a lot. In about 20 years of music, traveling. So she's gonna start popping here pretty soon. Let's go over our watch list, see what's cooking here on the daily, see if anything's pulled back hard. Get the time and sales up here. Tesla up, Square up, Sava up,
TILPN, BUK, BPAPRN, BPEVKYU, DOYINN, OTLK, Yang, OTLK, DLPN, DLPN, OTLK, 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 Holy, EQNR, ANVS.
Outlook. Oh, this is one that I really like that I was long in. This is a good swing long.
CIDM.
Damn. I knew it. I was thinking about this morning, believe it or not. It's got a pretty good news here.
CLA.
Positive efficiency. Therapeutics reports positive efficiency and safety data from pivotal phase 3 Norse 2 trial, blah, blah, blah. Treatment of wet AMD. Speaking of AMD, we'll look at it here. So we got a flag. First support 287. And that second one down here, 270. And then the third one definitely at the
Sava.
200 SMA. Resistance to break, we got to get it to 335. Long, we'll look at the yearly. 395 long. And then we got this number right here, 331. So that's your
WHLM.
That's your hard resistance, which will become support or something.
IMVT.
Yep, right on it. Bingo. The perfect pivot point. So that 294 is the decisive number. This is right now we've got a descending flag, so she might break out to resistance here at 312. This is your channel.
VXRT, TNA.
Right there.
XELA.
That's what's got a hold. Anything below it will be a buy. Anything above it will be a resistance level. That's not the color I want to use here. Okay, so Outlook, I was long in this stock a while back
BP.
and sold it. I wish I'd have kept it on watch.
BP. Sends.
This is a good long trade if you can get down at $2. If you can get in down here at 188, just close your eyes and don't forget about it. EVK, that's another one. Here, let me do this. I should be going over the watch list soon.
TT. Billy. DLPN.
Billy, don't be a hero. Don't make a fool of your life.
Sava.
Sava. What's Sava? Me come from the land of Sava.
DLPN.
I don't know, man. I'm getting to the point where I want to take some
AHPI.
little bit of profit.
AHPI.
Now, for the ones that are new to the room, I'm a technical trader. If you're new to the room, oh, what do you got here? You got some more writing? Oh, wow. My hubby plays drums.
BTB.
He just played a guitar for fun. I got a square strat and acoustic, both cheap. But surprised at the sound of the crater. That's right. Dead Cat Bounce potential gap play on CVM. I got a 10-day flag on it, sending triangle. Definitely there. Well, as I was saying, I'm a technical trader, by far from a fundamentalist. I don't know anything about fundamentals hardly at
UMC.
all, but I do know my technicals
UMC.
very well. Probably one of the top-notch technical traders out there. I see things that other people don't see.
TBIO. LMFA.
Gotta look at Baba.
PDD. PDD. Billy. PDD. PDDS. NTDS. PDDS. PDDS.
Baba pulling back.
Baba.
I know I got it on here.
TBIO.
If I don't, why not?
TBIO.
I was this morning thinking I need to put a few China plays on here.
Billy.
So got to pull back on. Got a knife catch. Prepare ye. I have a 195 and a 181, and we got this low support here to hold for a double bottom at 190.20 free.
Billy.
That's going to be our hold, and then we can try to stay in a Darvis box. If we do that, we'll be fine.
TBIO.
Strong buy. We're going to have a sneaky snake on the minute. We're going to look at it here in a second. Bam. I got to go ahead and make this permanent color here, because I just can't stand that color anymore. I got to brighten it up. I love this color. I'm a painter, so gotta have, and a picture framer. That's another thing that I'm anal about. So 202s are resistance. 50 right now is holding.
CI. ERYP.
It bounced right back up off earnings.
TBIO.
Off something here.
TBIO. CI.
257
TBIO.
beats 224
TBIO.
estimates.
TBIO.
Sales were down. They miss,
TBIO.
but I don't think that's a big deal with COVID. It should be. I mean, they should be ordering more stuff, but Alibaba bought back 3.7 billion of ads.
TBIO. TBIO.
Bought back, BOUGHT.
UAA.
Alibaba's first quarter EPS is 16.38 versus 17.36 a year ago. That was before COVID. They adjusted their 1660 versus 14.8. Now, see, they've adjusted it. EPS,
Auto.
RBM 1660 versus 1482 a year ago. Fact set. Cash provided by operating activities of 5.2 billion. First quarter net cash.
VXRT.
And here I am saying I'm not a fundamental trader, and I'm talking fundamentals. Dang. Don't get scared, Jim. We're breaking out of the 202 Darvas box. That's our resistance level to break.
Auto.
Babal. Man, I'm telling you what, this is just so ready for a bounce. It gets past, I mean, this is cheap. When I caught this knife last week, I'm going to say it's going to go to 209.11. 209. Let's raise, no, let's do this. Let's do this.
Sava. RDSA.
There we are, right there, 206.19. Damn.
AHPI.
$205.80. I like that right there, 205.80. So that's what we got to break.
AHPI.
Then your next one's going to be right up in here. 210. And the other one's right there at 216. A friend of mine had brain surgery and didn't tell me, so I have to kick his ass.
MMAT.
I appreciate that.
CI. QSI. Sava.
Yeah. See that 200 on the 20-day? That gives it a little hard resistance
TNA.
on Baba.
ANVS.
So, it's going to consolidate under that, and I still think it's not worthy yet of a big breakout, but it's definitely at support.
CRSR.
There's a 6 o'clock break.
WHLM.
CRSR pulling back.
CRSR.
Knife on CRSR.
AHPI. Agree.
She agrees.
HUYA. BCS. Lee. Works.
We definitely broke the support
CWEB.
level here on Corsair
WHLM.
Gaming Company, CRSR.
WHLM.
We got a descending pattern.
WHLM. Sava. HVBT. AHPI. Sava.
We're getting ready to squeeze.
Sava.
Go Sava.
AHPI.
No.
AHPI.
Gotta hold the Darvas box on Sava. It can drop down to this lower tier inside of it at 80 bucks.
Even.
That's what we want to hold. Right there.
AHPI. LMFA. AHPI.
So that's not breaking out good. It hit 40. What's going on here? Oh, maybe I did this wrong. This chart, I don't know, something's happened to. No. No, I didn't.
AHPI. 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 Holy, 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 holy. Holy, 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 holy.
Got a flag forming on Baba. Going to squeeze here soon.
RDSA, 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 Sava, RDSA. Tall, tall. Tall, tall.
Flag on Apple. Not seeing anything yet. Oh,
Sava, Sava,
NVIDIA.
Sava.
Keep an eye on it today.
AHPI. Tall, 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 tall,
Airbnb broke out.
tall.
It'll pull back to support right here at 146.20.
WTER.
Facebook's going to find something. I think Amazon's really ready. We'll see here if Amazon breaks 33.40 today.
Tall,
Get
tall.
back up to the 50 area.
Tall, 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 tall. EDU. Tall, tall.
Twitter bouncing up. It's set up. Got a flag here.
KLPN. Sava, Sava.
Strong
Sava.
buy at 68.84. If it does pull back to a triple quad bottom, but this is a descending pattern breaking out. I kind of have to look at the bigger picture here. 20-day.
TEM.
Yeah, we're still in that. We're holding well. I'm keeping the pink area. Step number 3. And if I'm
TRK.
want to take the trade, I might try to break 70, 74 for resistance level, and then take it maybe all the way up to right around 72. But for right
QS.
now, this is pretty bullish flag. Even in this gander, looking at the minute, and then they're almost identical actually. Look,
Shen. Sava, Sava, Sava. Auto.
same kind of flag almost.
HOFV. HUYA. EVK.
Flag.
Holy.
Yeah, this looks like it wants to really break out, kind of. Twitter does. Boeing Boeing's got to break that 200.
TRKA. EVK.
EVK.
QS. EVK. MDIA.
CVM looks real nice. CVM looks real nice. If it could pull back to 801.
EVK.
Good morning, Florence.
IGT.
Let's try not to rush in trades today and let the market come to us. Let's wait for the set. Let's concentrate on a creation of a flag, a trend on these pullbacks, or let's not try to rush into trades today and let them kind of come to us. You'll know.
QS.
I got a pre-video. If y'all got to watch it on this Sneaky Snake.
CRSR. CRSR.
I'm still pulling back. There's that MDIA.
RDSB.
Momo.
PCSA. CRSR. CLX.
Pay my rent. Let me get that done.
PCSA. CRSR. RMED. CLX. TT.
Yeah, this is going to be a buy here soon.
QS. CLX. CRSR.
There's your area right there, 2261.
CRSR. CRSR.
23.
RDSA.
There's the other one right here.
RDSA.
There's your other one. Looking at this pattern. Oh, that's real solid.
TT.
36.
CRSR.
Let's see where this goes. Yeah, this is pretty good support area right here. It's this channel and this support down here. Yeah, this is solid. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to grab some shares. Gaming. Yeah, I'm going to take a risk here.
BT.
I get to 26.43, I'm going to buy 100 shares. Or maybe you can get in here. This is a little risky trade. Risky. But I want to see if I can catch this knife. A little risky.
Shen. PCSA. BTBT. XELA. BTBT. PCSA. QS. PCSA, PCSA, CRSR, PCSA, 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 PCSA.
Okay, this is a tough one here.
PCSA, 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 XELA, PCSA, CRSR, 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 CRSR.
There it is, bam.
CRSR. XELA, XELA.
See how close I am here.
CRSR. Auto. CRSR. 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 CRSR.
I'll be right back. I don't want to hear that but go up from here on out. I'm getting in it way too soon. Without a confirmation.
CI.
So this is a risk. When you don't have a confirmation, the only confirmation was that channel. I didn't get a reversal
CI.
confirmation of one
CI.
debt yet. But I just like this area right in
CI.
here.
CI. CI. Moho.
I'm gonna get my water on and I'll be right back.
RDSA. RDSB. LYG. CLOV. ZI. 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 CRSR. 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 CLOV. CLOV. CLOV.
Down $16. $16. Got quiet all of a sudden. Harold? Let's see what we're going to form here. This is going to be the trend so far to break.
Eden.
Still too early in the game. There, yeah. We got to break this resistance right here, 26.73. Right there. That's the one. The red line resistance to break. Higher lows, ascending triangle, getting ready to squeeze. There it is, the 70. Oh, mama, I'm excited. I'm almost out of breath.
ZI.
Now what's going on here with this chart? It's not showing what it's saying it's supposed to show.
TT.
There it is. There it is. It snuck up behind me. Oh, mama, I'm excited. I'm
RDSA.
almost out of breath. I ain't met a lady that ain't up yet. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Don't go the other way. Yeah, I'm feeling good about it. McDonald's going to pull back to 237. We had a nice little breakout on McDonald's. We pulled back to a first support right here at 240.
RMED. WHLM. XELA.
And the next one is 237.87. And then you got a pivot point right in here. There. 238.76.
TT.
So yeah, she'll get down in here and try to keep you out of this Darvis box.
SPRT. RDSB.
McDonald's.
RDSA.
So if she drops down in there, we're going to have a strong buy. You see what side of the street I'm on? It's Moo again. Welcome to the room. I hope you hit that like button and subscribe and ring that bell and get my little videos that come out every once in a while about a stock. Watch them closely. Write down them numbers. Oh, there's $100.
CS.
A good way to start my morning. Oh,
XELA.
Lordy. Everybody knows what's going to happen. Higher level.
NTES. RDSA. RDSB. NTES. ARDX. BCS.
You see how that? Do you see how I caught that
CLX.
knife?
CLX.
You see how the scanner helped me out there on that knife? But you saw how I searched for the knife, right?
RDSA.
I felt good about it. You know, I want you to keep in mind I probably charted over 1,200,000 charts. So after you get anal about it like that,
GTES.
you see things and you see them happen over and over again. History always repeats. So I always like to pull back to a flag pattern of some sort. And this is a flag pattern. It's a bullish flag.
NTES. IGT.
It's called an ascending triangle triple top breakout. If you look at it,
NTES.
we hit it once, hit it twice, and the third time it hit it was a triple top. So that's a triple top breakout. It pulled right back to support level off this doji, spinning top. These are bullish candles. You ever see them? 3 of them right there.
TT.
Uno, dos, tres, and it found resistance. So there they go again. There they go again, see? These are called spinning tops. That means they're equal weighted and they're getting ready to squeeze. The buyers and sellers are out of the trade.
EVK.
They've decided that it needs to go in a different direction. It depends on the color of the candle.
TT.
So,
TT.
you know,
TT.
the ones that are new to the room, I'm not a call center by any means. What we're here to do is kind of learn a strategy that I trade, and then I'm going to be learning more as I go. So, you know, it's a
OTLK. 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 OTLK, RDSA, OTLK.
This is a butterfly candle hammer. That's a hammer.
Lit.
That candle right there. See, it found resistance. This is an
EVK,
ascending triangle on a
EVK,
minute.
EVK.
Daily 1
EVK.
minute. You couldn't see that on a 5. You could just see a candle. That 5-minute candle might give you some kind of
OTLK.
indicating on how the thing's going to run. I want it to break out and hit this next resistance, and I'll scale out of the trade, or I'll get out of it. $28 is what I want.
LYG. BBVA. RDSB. RDSB. OTLK. OTLK. OTLK.
It's FT.
EVK. ARDX.
It's FT. We got black T. Where are you?
EVK. 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 Ing.
Are we there yet?
EVK. 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 EVK.
Okay.
XELA. KOPN.
Bam.
KOPN. PCSA. 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 PCSA.
Oh, I was gonna pay my rent.
PCSA. 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 OTLK. PCSA. PCSA. OTLK. PCSA. 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 OTLK. OTLK. PCSA. OTLK. 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 PCSA. TIRX.
This is really good news. We broke out of that flag.
TIRX.
We got a double top at
KOPN.
335
KOPN.
on the stock right here. This is phase 3.
KOPN.
So if they don't have money, I don't know what their funds are, but in phase 3 it costs a little bit more to go through.
CS.
So if they don't have money, you could see an offering of some sort. See how it pulled back to support level here, Salva, at 83, the resistance level of the box. EVK's pulling back. We got that second support here at the 50% retracement.
KOPN.
Oh, come on now.
SEDG. SEDG. SEDG.
Should took me $150. $100.
SEDG. SEDG.
No, $100.
SEDG. SEDG.
Choo-choo-choo. One of them days.
CS.
Baba pulled back to the 200.
KOPN, 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 BHC.
Nothing's really opening up really hot
Mu.
this morning. We're going to have a flat day.
Mu.
And the Boeing popped a little bit. See if there's any news about mowing. What's this say here? Harris deal to signals better times for aerospace sector.
Mu. Mu.
So they're pumping aerospace right now.
Mu. Mu.
You notice all these 3 or 4 billionaires.
KOPN. Mu. 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 SEDG.
This is what I don't like about the government.
DB.
How they bash
SEDG.
billionaires all the time. I like billionaires. They innovate. And you got these billionaires wanting to go into space and just have a whole new interstate up there. And I think this is going to really be cool when like the Jetsons, when they won't be up there. They'll be up there too, but they'll also be in a lower atmosphere. I think cars will be going kind of like the helicopter deal, to where you can fly back and, people with money can be safe and try to fly to wherever they got to go without getting shot or killed by somebody. When I retire, it ain't going to be in the United States. Hawaii, but not here. I'm done with this. It's a lot different atmosphere than it was back in the 70s. A lot of hate. I don't want it around me. Telling Buddy I'm going to get me a yacht. That'd be the best place for me. I'm watching the stock because I'm in it, but I'm still bullish on it. I want 28 out of it today. Outlook, double top 335. $396 is our long.
ORMP. SEDG. SEDG. SEDG.
SEDG.
ERX. OPGN. 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 OPGN.
OPGN.
IGT.
Ugh. I'm looking at things a little
KOPN.
differently.
KOPN.
The people that's watched me chart, I want to get this out there too. People that have watched me chart, I'm charting a little bit differently now because I'm trying to come up with a new swing trade strategy. And so and now that I've worked this sneaky snake strategy out, I want to use it into the 3-step swing trade idea. So I always try to start out with a chart pattern of some sort. If it's, like a knife, maybe a triple bottom. That would be a pattern. Maybe a bull flag. That would be a pattern. Maybe an inverse head and shoulders. That would be a pattern. Maybe an upward trend, a flag of some sort. There's your blowhorn pattern. There's your trend line. Here's your trend for the breakout. Once it broke out past that, so you got another flag right here, another bull flag. So trends, here's your other pattern. So we're looking for patterns at the bottom. That's where the sneaky snake trade idea comes in. Damn it, Jim. So the idea is to get the pattern down. Here's a triple top, quad, another pattern. So this is what I'm trying to establish. Here's a pattern. So we got to look for those patterns. And then once the pattern is established, we'll go for the trend. So we've got a big spike, So that's what we're trying to do when we look into these swings. So I'm charting differently now than what I'm used to doing because I want to try to build a new strategy. But I'm still going to be doing the extended trend lines for confirmations. And that's the strategy I've been doing for 15, 17 years. But I've realized that I had a Trend Spider says, you're a horizontal trader. I said, I guess I am. And then he got me into thinking a little bit differently to look at, then I got to thinking about the patterns. So that's kind of what I'm trying to sneak into the sneaky trade. To get in early. The object is to get in before everybody else does. But the triple bottom, I talk about it a lot. This is a beautiful buy here. So when we're looking for stocks, we're going to pull up that year and try to identify, that lower stage of entry. On this chart, the pivot point, you'd be looking at the pivot point right around in here. Now that'd be like the pivot point area. On the chart, and you have a consolidated area and a support buying area. So when we're looking at them, we divide it into pivot point. Then we try to figure out the pattern that's going to be the one that we're going to play off of. What trend or Just kept quiet there and let me talk. There ain't much going on this morning. There's that NAOV
Dixa.
and Ditska. I'm going to extend this to the right. And I'm about trends. Real good technical trader here.
BNGO. Auto. 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 Auto.
Yep,
Auto.
that's the flag.
Auto. Auto.
We did try to break
Auto.
out of that flag,
Auto.
so this is good. I'm going to break this resistance here.
Auto. Auto.
AUTO.
KOPN.
I'm going to
KOPN.
drive a Chevrolet.
KOPN.
I'm going to drive a Chevrolet. I'm going to drive a Chevrolet. I'm going to buy you a diamond ring. I'm going to buy you a diamond ring. Anybody remember that band?
MINM. 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 MINM.
MIMN. Real quiet this morning. Good. That's real good news. After a sell-off.
MINM. MINM. TBIO.
The band's called Foghat. I ain't gonna play it because it's just not the right kind of music for now. But that probably one of my favorite bands
Dixa.
back in the 70s.
Dixa. Dixa. KOPN. Dixa.
I'll play it after hours. I got another song too. That is appropriate, but I can't play it either because it's kind of rock and roll. It's called Easy Money. Easy Money. DISCA. I got two charts. I don't use that CCI chart very often, so I'm going to take that thing off there. So if you want to check that out, I'll show you what it looks like. Nah, I didn't want to look at it. I'm not much on using indicators. Moving averages and my extended trend lines, basically. RSI.
GLMT.
In the VWAP. I try to keep it very simple. Not complicated. I want to be a mentor to beginner traders. Just get you on the right path.
AEHL.
You're gonna,
NTES.
if you're a beginner, you're going to meet a lot of good traders, and you're going to
RCAT.
meet a lot of crappy ones. You got to distinguish who. If anybody posts a chart behind their talk, I would say is probably a better trader than the average that just posts some kind of funny picture or something, or hey, those people are called trolls. They're called trolls. They go in trades blindly. So you got to I'm here just to show my strategy.
NTES. NTES. RMED. NTES.
Maybe you can pick something up off that.
NTES.
I have many strategies. That's the problem that I have right now. So I've got to define and weed them out and put them all together into trading strategies. And Sneaky Snake's been pretty good, you know.
Works. NTES. 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 NTES.
I got a lot of different trading strategies that you'll see me when I'm in here. I'll say I'm going to run it up to the 200 or
RMED. TMED.
I want to get into these swing trades with the Sneaky Snake strategy.
Billy. TME. DLP.
For example, this, you know, this was
DLP.
you're bullish as long as you're above the 200. So I always talk. I can trade with just one line. That's the 200 SMA on the yearly. That gives me some kind of pivot point or a support or a resistance level on a stock. So you know that 200 SMA. I trade with the simple moving averages. You got the 21, the 50, and the 200, and then you got the 9, and that's an EMA. That's a fast average. I got the fast average on there because it keeps me in the trade. I got the fast average on here because when it crosses over the 21, like it has here, I still stayed in the trade until it got down to this lower level of the double bottom. But once it created a higher low, and you got in the Sneaky Snake trade right here, that's when the 9 EMA crosses the 21 SMA. I love that yellow. And then when you bounced off here, you know, you touched the 9, came back after it crossed, all it did was touch. So that's called respect. And I talked about respect yesterday, about me going to Jamaica and really picking up on the word. Probably I've heard it 1,100 times, but you know, when I got to Jamaica, it took a whole different meaning to me. And so when I came back in 2015, I started looking at these moving averages, at the who respects who, what respects what. And once the 9 and the 21 crossed the 50, it gained a lot of respect. As you can tell, it rode up the 9 all the way. It was decisive right here, but it gained respect for the higher low. So these are all little indicators that you probably don't see that I see, or you see, or you see other indicators that are that I don't see. That's why I got you in here. But in the Sneaky Snake, that's how it works. You got to see what, you got to build respect as you go up. See, right now this is disrespectful. You got the 9 crossing down over that 50 and the so this is disrespect. The 9's broke down in the 21. This is respectable when the 9 and the 21 cross the 50. So there's totally different arena here, right? So this would have been, this is what we're looking, this is the pattern that we're going to be looking for on the yearly daily. One of the patterns. There's many of them. They're going to be like triangles and just going to be all kinds of little patterns that are going to form. And that's what we got to try to find. The bullish ones. To make the swing trade work right. And I think we're in that spot on the year, besides inflation, where we could have a nice little bounce. Now here's that dang T-Cat pulling back. I ain't going to trade this trade probably ever again. I didn't get burned on it. I got an issue with this digital art.
CLX.
I'm a picture framer and an artist.
CLX.
I don't like something like this coming in and destroying the picture framing industry.
CLX. SEDG, SEDG, SEDG.
Anytime you're in this trade, you see something that's not looking right, get the heck out of Dodge. You'll get pumped. The pumpers is a pump stock. News doesn't mean nothing to me. It's fake. I mean, it's 3 years down the road. Here I am. I've got a wall full of digital art.
San.
There's Clorox. This has been a hard one to trade for me too. Here we are.
MOXC.
I mean, look at the knife on this thing.
Works.
Wow, look at the knife on Clorox.
CLX, 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 DLPN, DLPN,
What the hell?
DLPN, 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 DLPN,
They got that bad
DLPN.
word in there.
DLPN. HUD.
I want to listen. This is something that you can pick up. There are headlines. There's always a certain word in a headline that can really cause issues. So here it is. Clorox shares are trading lower after the company reported worse, WORSE, than expected fourth quarter EPS and sales results, and issued an FY22 adjusted EPS guidance below estimates. That's a pathetic headline. So this is an opportunity for a knife catch. So we're going to look at the yearly chart. We're going to try to find a support like we did on that other one. Almost forgot about it. Okay, we've got a pattern right here. We got what you call Darvas box. Okay, so we're going to try to catch this knife. I don't know where the price is. I'm not even looking. When I get done with the chart, I'll tell you where I think it dropped to. That's called a Darvas box. So we broke out of that with a triple top. See what I'm saying? Might as well extend that all out to the right. So we're going to draw this box, and we broke out of it with a triple top. Uno, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. Everything really pans out in history if you just go back and kind of study it. So here's the flag, and there's the bull flag. There's the bull flag. I mean, when you have an uprising like this, they'll come back down, but then they're going to find a support. So we're going to draw a trend line right here. Now, what's neat about this box and this support area is it runs right into that 200. Okay? So there's a pivot point in this box. And we're going to try to find it. I'm going to take this and turn this, well, I'm going to turn this red. This is the pivot point inside the box right here. So that's your low support. You don't want it to go below the pivot point of the Darvas box, and that'll still remain bullish. So we're going to color this in. So that's your pivot point area inside the Darvas box. We're here to learn how to chart. So I got one more resistance in this box right here. Right there. Let's go to the daily 20-minute. We pulled right back to that pivot point area. And what happened to my drawing? Oh. Oh, yeah. See. Let me write these numbers down. That's the second one. So we're in here, right? 168.50, yeah. Yep. So we're at the top of that pivot point area right now. So this is going to start looking good. When we come in here at open, we might get us a little dead cat bounce back up to that box, top of that box. If we can get down here to 688, keep an eye on Clorox. We're going to catch us a box. I'm going to change the color on this one here so I can remember blue. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. And then our resistance is going to be back to this 200 on the 3-year. This is the 200 SMA on the 3-year. I just now noticed it running right into the top of that Darvas box. So that's a hard resistance. You go back to the minute. This here is going to be a hard resistance to break. As you can tell, it consolidated. It's giving you the answer right here that it was a hard resistance. So that's when we get ready for the reversal, this is going to be our target. So I'm going to put this on my our watch list for the sneaky snake trade.
Auto.
Just got to remember that it's, you know, a little risky.
TBIO.
Do you like that trade? Thank you, work driver. One of the best knife catchers out there, my friend. You got to read the headlines. You know, the headlines to me weren't bad on this one here. They were good. So that's good. 100% good rebound. Clorox, ugh. But we're back to a Darvas box of 3 years ago. We're back to step one. I'm gonna get out of here. I know if I go early, I can't. They're doing some construction at the IRS building. They're redoing it. So I gotta go up there. I'm a contractor for them. Market's real slow today. You probably won't hear much on here. Sneaky snake. Let's get these two to cross the 50, and then we'll move up.
BBVA.
GEVO. We'll keep an eye on OPGN. This one's also got a flag. GEVO. Looks like a bear flag.
GLMD.
I thought it was going to be a bull flag here for a second, but we broke out of that. Double bottom, maybe. Definitely a strong buy here at 487. Back to resistance. The 200 SMA. 50 needs to drop down for it to really be a good sneaky snake trade. Tesla rebounding back up. 720s our target. Our pivot point area. Beautiful. This is probably the best call that I've made all year long. One of the best. This was a good one. This really ranks up there. I have to give it a number one. This is really a good one.
CLX. CLX, 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 SEDG, SEDG.
See what happens when it gets to 160.88. That's our number. 160.88, and then take it up about $3. 163.37. You see what I'm doing? You know how I got that number?
Moho.
I know you know, hard worker.
You.
I know A-Rod
You.
knows.
Lee.
You see that? That's called a flag. That's a bear flag.
SEDG, SEDG.
We're getting.
SEDG.
There's our first formation of a flag.
SEDG.
So this is our first formation of a flag right here. We're going to extend this to the right. For right now, that's what we got to break our trend. If you want to get in the trade early, I mean, this is set up to the 200 up here. This is Clorox, so you can't. I showed you the headlines. You take this trade, you got to know you better know what you're doing. I want you to read those headlines. They're very important.
Drib.
When you see
Uzak.
worst
Uzak.
and the guidance sucked on Clorox, I don't get it. COVID seems like they'd be doing a killer business right now. There's a China stock LI. There's Clorox going down a little more. I'm going to watch this, see if I'm right about this 160.88.
CWH. Uzak. LLY. TRKA. TRKA. Holy. 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 TRKA. Lee.
Well, it's going to be an interesting day today. We're going to go, when I get back from work, we're going to start off first thing in the morning, go through that watch list and listen to the scanner. I want you to be a little patient. I think the market's not going to open up stout. It'll be stagnant to the right. That's my opinion. Or a little lower and then bounce up. I'm not getting a good feeling. Just a stagnant feeling. Like it's not going to be bad and it's not going to be real good.
YINN.
There'll be a few tickers to watch. You know which ones they are? AMD, Square, Facebook, or Square. This one here, Sava. Square's pulled back to support, triple bottom. It needs to get down here, 265, 266, but still momentum's here, carries, so we could go sideways, hit 279, pull back again.
FTI.
As long as we break that 200 SMA, that orange line, right in here, 273.50, she'll pop up another
Mara.
$3.
Riot. Riot. Riot.
Riot pulling back. Deutsche X is at 19, right
Riot.
at 20, right at 1964.
Riot.
Deutsche.
Riot. Mara.
Yeah.
Riot. 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 TRKA.
I had a bunch of charts on here. I took a lot down this morning. Facebook, past that 50,
MT.
that 200.
RL.
Okay. Well.
RL.
I'm yawning. I don't want to be yawning today.
RL. YINN.
That's right. News is about as bad as it gets. It can't get much worser. Unless it's sexual harassment allegations.
GLMT.
That always gets them too. See, I've been pinched on the ass at work before.
Yang.
It's never bothered me.
BHC.
But we used to have fun when we were kids.
HJLI.
Now you can't even touch women anymore.
HJLI. 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 HJLI.
I sent a girl a picture of me the other day and got reprimanded from somebody else. Thought I was a pervert. So what the hell?
HJLI. 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 Mara. RL. RL.
I'm a judge of character. I like to look at people's faces, you know. I can pretty much get an answer on somebody by looking at them.
OTLK.
Same as charts. You look at a chart and I can tell you exactly where it's going to go. Outlook, we're going to look for this 294. That's going to be your support on Outlook. Strong buy at 270. In this channel here. Can I chart RL? Heck yeah. I'm looking at a 3-year
Wow.
chart. This is weekly. So I'm going right to where I think the hard resistance is. And that's been right here, or support, or whatever. I'm trying to find a pivot point. This definitely had a nice little breakout here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to draw a trend line right there at
LDI.
least.
HJLI, 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 CLX,
This is the other little level right here.
CLX,
This is the other level right here.
HJLI, 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 HJLI,
Your support level is going to be right down here in this channel.
HJLI,
Now we'll go to 20
HJLI,
day.
HJLI, HJLI,
Beautiful, beautiful. This is yearly. Bounce right off the 200. That was a beautiful trade right there. So we're at 127. We're up in this area. I see the trend line right here. See this resistance line? See the triple top break? And a work driver? You know what that becomes? That becomes a real solid number right there. So change this here, something that we can
NFOP.
identify real fast with. So that's like a hard resistance.
CLX, CLX,
127.
CLX, 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 CLX,
Next resistance is going to be right up in here.
CLX,
Top, 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 and a bottom. So that's your next
Holy,
resistance.
holy,
And then we got this one right up
Holy.
here at 133.80. So let me see here. Now this is good with solid 2, so I'm going to make it white. There you go. We got to break this channel.
CLX,
We got to break 129.06 or it won't go any higher.
CLX, Sava,
This is a
CLX,
very strong
EVK,
pattern. This is a very strong chart. So on a
CLX,
20 day, I'm shutting that shit off. This definitely was a nice little breakout point right here. So we got to try to build something up in here. There's the channel. We had 3 white soldiers. So this is going to come down. The support level right here at 126.50 needs to hold. 126.50 is your first support. The second one's going to be right down here. 124.99. So we hit resistance right now. We'll see if this channel breaks. If not, it will pull back to this lower support. And that's what you want to hold. This is a hard resistance to break. This area right in here, the triple top. If it busts past that, we'll jot her up here to 131. 131.16. If not, she'll pull back to 124.9, 125. Yep, that's it. What a monster. Earnings were excellent. The guidance, they're expected to grow 25 to 30% in the year of 2022. Same store sales rose 108%. Adjusted earnings per share 229 over estimated earnings per share of 218. Ralph Lauren to positive, upgrades it. $147 price target. So let's see if we can get back in this channel here. 125 to 127. That's how I look at it. It's a good one. We'll be looking at the options and see if we can get on a pullback here at opening.
CWEB. Sava. DOCN. EVK.
CR, come on, baby.
DOCN. EVK. DOCN.
Looks like I'm going to be in this.
DOCN.
Uh-oh, what happened here?
DOCN. DOCN.
I'm going yelling baby and you're pulling back on me? You could have got out of that trade for $100. Now I'm upset 20.
UZAC. UZAC. UZAC.
There's music. USAC. Okay, well, I'm going to get out of here.
UZAC.
I'm going to leave this running. You all chit chat back and forth. Good morning, Steve. I'll be back when the market opens. In an hour, I'll be back here.
APT.
Y'all hear a scanner okay?
Sava. DOCN. HJLI. 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 CWEB. CWEB. TBIL. CWEB. KWEB. KWEB. HJLI. EVK.
There it is.
Sava. 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 ERYP. Sava. ERYP. Sava.
Yeah. Sava. Solve the problem. How about somebody? You solve the problem. Double top 88.31 needs to break. What's the matter, you? You solve the problem. Let's kill it today. Take our time. Let the trades come to you. Let's find a chart pattern and a trend. They are our friend. When you're in doubt,
CWH.
give Washboard Jim a shout.
CWHYINN. HJLI. 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 LPCN. HJLI. HJLI. MT. BTCM. KOPN. HJLI. HJLI. DLPN. HJLI. 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 HJLI, 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 SBSW, HJLI, EVK, CWH, 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 EVK, NAOV, EVK, KOPN, EVK, KOPN, LDI, EVK, EVK, JZXN, EVK, ATVI, 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 KOPN, ATVI, KOPN, ATVI, 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 MRIN, MRIN, NAOV, KOPN, U, KOPN, ARCT, ARCT, KOPN, HJLI, 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 ATVI, HJLI, 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 Mosey, ARCT, TBIO, MOHO, CPOP, KOPN YINN MRKIN KOPN ERYP Yi Yuko ERYP KOPN SCO SCO Yuko 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 SCO Perry Perry ERYP ERYP YINN Mu 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 Yuko Talk Yuko Holy 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 U SCO Perry KNSA Holy KNSA Yuko KNSA Yuko Yuko SCO SCO Yuko SCO SCO Yuko Yuko SCO ERYP KNSA Yuko 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 FRCM KNSA SCO USO USCO Yuko USO USO CWEB KNSA KNSA CLX RINN RIG OTLK KNSA 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 Seed KWEB KWEB U KNSA HJLI 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 TBIO LDI Toho. HVBT. HVBT. DLPN. DLPN. Rig. HVBT. CWEB. ARCT. ARCT. YVR. ARCT. Yang. PVAC. ARCT. SBET. 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 NET. 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 SBET. NET. 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 SBET. SBET. NET. ARCT. SBET. SBET. NET. 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 ARCT. NET. 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 IFBD. 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 CWH, CWH, IFBD, IFBD, NET, IFBD, NET, IFBD, IFBD, NET, 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 IFBD, 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 BIO. Verb. Moho. Seed. ERYP, 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 ERYP. HVBT, HVBT. MSTR. PVAC. Rig. ZI. COCP. ZI, 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 ZI. rig. ZI, 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 EYEG, PVAC, ZI, 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 ASXC, 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 ZI, ZI, PVAC, PVAC, EWZ, EWZ, agree. ZI, PVAC, EWZ, EYEG, EWZ, works, SNY, ZI, 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 TVIO, EWZ, ARCT, 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 LDI, YVR, EWZ, Lee, Lee, EWZ, 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 RCKT, WM, IMP, GRFS, OPTA, NVST, ATC, PVAC, Agree. Agree. Auto. ARDX. BPYPM PVAC. COFN. PVAC.